That's what we got there. We got 19 minutes. We got 18 minutes. It's time to do This Week in History trivia style. Gotta switch over. Oh, I can't do that. You'll be able to see. So I got to do this, and I got to do that. And this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now I am running totally blind here. No, I can still see. I will do it next year at the township if they let me have a patrol car. All right, well, we need to talk about that. It sounds like you're leaving. All right, here we go. This Week in History, trivia style. Question number 1. There are 7 questions, one for each day of the week, not necessarily falling on any of those particular days. There will be multiple choice answers, and there is a lag. So I'm going to read the question, let you ponder it, give you some clues, maybe give you the multiple choice answers, let you know my reasoning. I don't know the answer. I am playing along with you. Question number 1. Which Roman general forced the Western Roman Emperor Julius Nepos to flee his capital city, Ravenna, marking the end of the Roman Empire in the West? What Roman general forced the Western Roman Emperor Julius Nepos to flee the capital city, Ravenna, marking the end of the Roman Empire in the West? You really got to know your Roman Empire history for this one. And on the bright side, all but 4 of the options available to us as the correct answer are one-named peoples. Was it Flavius? I loved old Roman names. They were so classy. Flavius Odoacer. There's 2 words. Flavius Odoacer. Was it Theodosius? Theodosius. Some pronunciation of that word. General no lo so. That's the guy. Maximus, easily pronounceable. Or was it Augustus? She's going with Rupert. Here we go with this Rupert thing again. Flavius Odoacer, Theodosius, Maximus, or Augustus. I'm going to Flavius. Flav, just because I wanted to say that. So my answer is A on question number 1. Question number 2, and you can answer whenever you want, all right? And don't worry about, I'm not going to hold up. I got 15 minutes until me and Chick Brew. Taney's going with Augustus. Roger's going with Augustus. Chick Brew's going with Rupert. Hilarious. Question number 2. In 1800, what significant police force was established by an act of British Parliament replacing the earlier Marine police? That's the sound of the police. 1800, significant police force was established. A significant police force was established by the British Parliament replacing the earlier Marine police. Our options are, there's a 50% chance you're going to get this right. Significant police force. Was it A, the New Scotland Yard in 1800? Was it the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? Act of British Parliament. Was it the Thames River Police? Or was it the NYPD? The Beagle Brigade I've got from Chick Brew. London PD is what Mr. Taney's going with there. Here's my reasoning for my answer. It's not the NYPD. It's not the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And it's not New Scotland Yard. I'm going with the Thames River Police. That's my answer, and that's my reasoning. You can agree with me, or you can make your own answer. But if you choose NYPD, you're disqualified. Question number 3. Who introduced potatoes to Europe upon returning to England in 1586? Roger's going with the tame police. James is going with the tames. That's the sound of the police. I think we're going to be correct on that one. Who introduced potatoes to Europe upon returning to England in 1586? So it is someone who early on in the 1500s left and came back with potatoes. Oh, yeah, they got a Thames River in Groton. Yes. Was it Sir Francis Drake, Sir Walter Raleigh, Sir Thomas Harriot, or Captain James Cook? Good morning, Darrell. Good to see you there. You caught us right in the middle of the quiz. We're on question number 3. Feel free to answer the question as you see fit. Who introduced potatoes to Europe upon his return to England in 1586? Well, Count Granger Rickman. That's funny. She's funny. She's very funny in the comments, not so much in real life. The only thing I think of when I think about James Cook is they ate him. You know, so did they put potatoes in the water when they ate Captain James Cook, when they brewed him up in the big kettle pot? Sir Thomas Harriot, I don't know who he is, but I see his name a lot. For me, it's between Drake and Riley, but I don't believe Riley made it back. So I'm going to go with Drake. And I wish I had a Drake song that I could use as a reference to sing. Roger is not sure, but he knows the guy's first name was Sir. He's also going with Drake. Taney's going with Drake. Taney also, yes, Cook died in Hawaii. They ate him. They cooked the captain named Cook. And they put some potatoes in. I'm going with Drake. Roger's going with Drake. Taney's going with Drake. Count Granger Rickman is Chick Brew's answer. And his first answer is Sir. Yeah, we all agree that was. Yeah, when you see a funny comment in the comments, give him a laughy face emoji. That's fun. Question number 4. Which French revolutionary figure? I think I was good with which French revolutionary, along with 22 other leaders of the Terror, were guillotined in Paris on July 28th, 1794. If you've been to Paris and you've been to the area where the guillotines were, there was so much blood in the grass at the time that they had to mark where the guillotine had been so that when they moved it, they didn't make the mistake of moving it back because there was a lot of blood. 22 people and this revolutionary figure were all guillotined to death on July 28, 1794. Anybody know who it was without looking at the options? I don't. I don't have a clue. All I know is I've been there and I heard the bloody grass story, but I don't know what it was about. Yeah, French Revolution, give us bread, something like that. Option A is Maximilien Robespierre. B, Jean-Paul Marat. C, Georges Danton. Or D, Louis the 16th. And I must tell you, I'm impressed with my conversion of Roman numerals. I did that so quickly. XVI, 16. I'm so smart. I don't believe Louis the 16th was the one guillotined. I don't believe it was Maximilien Robespierre, because Robespierre was in the Tower of London, and I think, as strange as this sounds, I found that out after Roger came back. The very same Roger in the comments. He came back from a trip to London, and he told me some story about this guy named Robespierre. And I thought that was in the Tower of London. I could be wrong. On many, many accounts, I could be wrong. I'm going to go, because I have no idea, I'm not going to Charlie out, which if Tegan was here, she would do it. He's going with Maximilian because of the bloody story. That's very funny. What the heck did I click on to Online Jeopardy? No, it's not Online Jeopardy number 2. It's trivia, and just sit there, eat your crayons. I'm going with Jean-Paul Marat. That's my guess. Again, I don't know the answers. Looking at your answers. Revolutionary figure, along with 22 other people, leaders of the terror, guillotined in Paris on July 28, 1794. Was it Robespierre, Marat, Danton, or Louis XVI? I'm gonna take a second here to give Roger a smiley, a laughy emoji. That was funny. Not like, and laughy. All right, so Taney is going with Marat, and that's I guess that's all the answers. Maxey and Marat, Chick Brew, no response. Durrell, no response. Number 2, he's going with Louis XVI. Who knows? Maybe anything's possible. Question number 5. On July 28th, 1821, what South American country declared independence from Spain? All right, so it's a South American country. It declared independence from Spain in 1821. Here are your options. Was it Argentina, Chile, Peru, or Colombia? Your guess is as good as mine. But I choose my answers with feelings. So because my friend Diana is from Colombia, and I love her mucho, mucho, I'm choosing Colombia because I have no idea what the answer is. I'm curious what your reasoning is for your answer if you don't know the answer. It's July 28th. It's 1821. It declares its independence from Spain. Is it Argentina? Is it Chile? Is it Peru? Or is it Colombia? We'll find out together. Dwight goes with Colombia, but he spells it wrong. Yes, I learned this mistake too. Colombia has got 2 O's. Colombia. Roger goes with Agrigento. I don't know what kind of... Yeah, he was going with Argentina. We don't take off for spelling, but we do note it. And Mr. Taney's going with Chile. No response from Durrell. No response from Chick Brew. I guess they tapped out. Boo. And, our penultimate question... My friend Diana makes me think of her British slang. Who captured Pavia in 476 AD, leading to the end of the Roman Empire in the West? Well, was it Julius Caesar? You know, I tell people that are taking tests I teach people how to take tests. And I tell them, you read the test all the way through, because sometimes a question later on answers a question previously or helps you. Who captured Pavia in 476 AD, leading to the end of the Roman Empire in the West? Was it Julius Caesar? Was it Flavius Odoacer? Was it Attila the Hun? Or was it Charlemagne? Hannibal, not one of the options. He's watching us, watching church, and cooking breakfast. That young man is a multitasker. Who captured Pavia in 476 AD? Julius Caesar, Flavius Odoacer, Attila the Hun, or Charlemagne? To recapture or remind you, they didn't give us a date on question number 1 when Roman Emperor Julius Nepos fled the capital city of Ravenna. So different city. Was it the same? I don't know. Roger's going with Flavius. James is going with Attila, because that's in the west. No, that would be in the east. I disagree. I'm going Flavor Flav for both of those answers. And finally, our last question of the week with 4 minutes to spare. In 1858, what groundbreaking identification method was first used by Sir William James Herschel of the Indian Civil Service? Sir William James Herschel of the Indian Civil Service in 1858, groundbreaking identification method was first used? Dwight's going with Caesar. Darrell's going with Flavius. 1858. Was it DNA profiling? Was it retinal scanning? Was it fingerprint analysis? Or facial recognition? I have my answer. I agree with Roger. The other things just didn't exist in 1858. So I'm going with fingerprints. Question is, when we go to the answers, can any of us, for the first time, go 7 for 7? Because we have not done that yet. We're smart people. We're good people. We're smart people. But we haven't gone 7 for 7, individually or as a group. With 2 minutes to spare, tick tock, here are the answers. Question number 1, the Roman general that started the end of the Roman Empire in the West by taking the city of Ravenna was Flavor Flav. Taney's going with fingerprints. Dwight's going with fingerprints. Darrell's going with fingerprints. Yeah, we all agree it was fingerprints. Okay, good job. In 1800, what police force was established by British Parliament replacing the Marina Police? It was the Thames River Police. That one was pretty much given. Who introduced potatoes? It was Sir Walter Raleigh. I thought he was dead. I got that one wrong. I was doing good until question number 3. Question number 4, Roger's reasoning makes the most sense. He chose Maxie because of all the blood, and it was Maximilian Robespierre. Question number 5, I chose the answer with my heart, mi corazon. It was Colombia. Question number 6, again, Flavor Flav. So I really only missed 2 so far, but I haven't gone 7 for 7. And we all agree on the final answer being fingerprints. Hey, this has been the Supplemental. I thank you for playing along. I thank you for tuning in. It's a fun time, and I enjoy starting my Sundays with you'ins. As always, I remind you today as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you could be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love.